Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the OMG Network. If you guys don't know much about the OMG Network, it is on an absolute tear today. We see it in the last 24 hours about an 8% increase. Let's give it the quick refresh, make sure we have the most recent up-to-date price. It looks like we do, 1088, 7.76% increase in the last 24 hours alone. In the last week, this is where we see the major 46.59% increase. Obviously, moving along with things like Polygon and Ethereum as they continue to rise, OMG Network does as well. We see the OMG Network is a value transfer network for Ethereum and any ERC20 token. It describes itself as a first production-grade layer 2 Ethereum scaling solution and aims to let people move money in a variety of digital values on the blockchain faster, cheaper, and without compromising on a security. So you continue to see why this would be a big deal. Obviously, I see big things coming for the month of May, June, and 2021, or I wouldn't be covering it. You guys know here we try to keep our price predictions very conservative, so stick around for those price predictions at the end of the video. Also, if you guys are an OMG holder, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, as we will be we're really continuing to talk about OMG quite a lot on this channel. So let's jump into the first thing we are going to take a look at today, and that is OMG Network's Twitter. They talked about how computers today can synthesize oceans of data, learn and adapt their strategies in seconds. This needs machine learning, statistical analysis, and more. If you go down to 2 out of 4, they talk about given today's constraints, you can't simply implement these capabilities on Ethereum. It'd be far too expensive, too slow, and too complicated. If you go to 3 or 4, they talk about imagine connecting arbitrary off-chain compute with decentralized apps running on Ethereum. That's why we need to augment Ethereum and bridge these gaps. Number 4, they talk about with augmentation, DApp developers can take advantage of the advances happening all across of computer science and mathematics and not be constrained by current smart contract capabilities. So this is a big deal, obviously. OMG Network is really doing what they need. Really doing what they need to do. And they're filling these gaps and holes where they need to be filled. The idea of the utility behind OMG Network is really what's pushing it, as well as obviously Ethereum rising in value and a lot more people understanding the ERC20 network altogether. The OMG Network obviously taking advantage of that. We see projects on the OMG Network run faster and cheaper without compromising the security of Ethereum, like we talked about. So they talk about the the value transfer layer of or for ETH or ERC20. We go down here, we see the OMG Network. So it talks about scaling is here. So OMG Network is a trustless, non-custodial layer 2 scaling solution for transferring value on Ethereum. You see the payments and settlements, as well as rewards and loyalty points, as well as open banking and finance. They talk about the OMG Network at a glance. So the OMG Network gives you access, manage, and transact with digital assets that are kept securely on the blockchain. This obviously includes things like fast, cheap, secure, green, open, and trustless. So if you guys are looking for something to invest in, OMG Network's definitely something to take a look at least add it to your wait list, watch list, and see if you can find a good entry point, because this coin does have a lot of utility that a lot of people are looking for at this point in time. So it's going to continue to rise in value, in my opinion, and that's why we are covering it in today's video. So today we also see OMG for Enterprise, your business layer on top of Ethereum. The OMG Network scales Ethereum, making it enterprise ready at a core differentiator from other protocols. So we are the only production-ready scaling solution for Ethereum blockchain. Our implementation partners provide a complete enterprise plasma solution. Our ecosystem of integration partners provide end-to-end business solutions as well, and they also develop and optimize API suites to make to meet the evolving needs of enterprise use cases. So we continue to see why OMG is so well developed and I guess really so well needed, or the easiest way to understand this is if you jump into the price chart. So obviously we have continued to see increases, and it's kind of increasing with things like I said, Polygon, Chainlink, Ethereum, just really necessities in the cryptoverse altogether. So I think OMG Network's really starting to get a name for itself, obviously pumping above that $1.5 billion market cap, as well as the volume in the last 24 hours getting very close to 1 billion. The circulating supply being 140.2 million OMG as well. So we're continuing to see these good stats continue to rise, and that's really going to get a lot more investors interested in what OMG has to offer. I do want to talk about, like I said, price predictions for May, June, and 2021. So we will be doing so here in just a second. I do want to say before I do that, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, as crypto is very volatile, and this is not financial advice. So jumping into our price predictions, I do want to say first off, guys, I always do very conservative price predictions as well as realistic, and try to be as honest as possible. I always skip out on the 100x type deals that a lot of YouTubers really like to do, because guess what? OMG Network is not doing a 100x. We have a market cap at 1.5 billion. Unfortunately, OMG is going to do very well, but it's not going to do a 100x. So I will try to give you guys the honest opinion of where I could see the price for OMG Network in the next couple months. I also want to say, guys, in the links in the description below, there is referrals to different exchanges. You can take advantage of those and get those extra little bonuses, as well as there is, I guess there is a link for my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I try to retweet the most recent and up-to-date information, as well as a Discord link. You can talk with crypto like-minded people like myself and yourself in the Discord below. So without further ado, to those price predictions. Let's start out with May. Obviously, we see a 1088 price point right now. We actually had 1133 is what we came down from, pretty much all the way down to with the crypto market crashing pretty much or dipping. We saw it go down to 560, which is insane. Obviously, almost a 2x from that point. So if you guys were able to buy a bag at that discounted rate, very well done. You guys are seeing great profits already. If we take a look at the last year, though, we can see that the all-time, I guess we should go to all-time high. We did see 2835 for OMG Network back in January, I guess 7th. But recent all-time highs I'm going to talk about for today. If we take a look at the last year, that 1133 April 9th, 8 p.m. was our previous all-time high. And I do think we are going to continue to push past that all-time high. I think that's something that we should be shooting for by the end of May. And that's why I'm going to be pinning, OMG Network right around $12 for the end of May. I think it's got a lot of push left in it, and we're early in May yet. And I think because of that, with Ethereum continuing to pump, I think Ethereum will continue to pump. I think Polygon will continue to pump. I think Chainlink will continue to pump. I think OMG Network's going to kind of follow suit, as it is definitely, like I said, one with a lot of utility and use case behind it. So because of that, OMG Network pushing around $12 by the end of May, in my opinion. That would lead us to a new all-time high for this year. And because of that, I do think we will continue to see all-time highs later in the year as well. Obviously, not just strictly because of the, the new price, but because of really, like I said, the utility behind OMG Network. So jumping into June, where do we suspect, OMG Network will actually take off and end up? Well, obviously, we're going to see it hopefully take off around that $12 mark, $12.50 maybe, and maybe push close to that $20 mark. I think it'll be close to get to the $20. I think we would have to see a lot of coins continue to pump, altcoin seasons to continue throughout the rest of June, which I definitely think is possible. I don't think the alt season is going to end anytime in June. I think it'll be probably later in the summer at the very earliest. So I do think, OMG Network will continue to pump. I think by the end of June, we will see about a $16 to $20 OMG Network. Going to the end of 2021, there's a lot of potential possibilities where OMG could end up. I'm going to actually pin it as a $25 to $50 coin. Unfortunately, that is a very large gap, but it's going to depend really a lot on the OMG Network, and continue to see if there's any new updates or partnerships, or really just integrations of the OMG Network anywhere specific. I do think, OMG itself has the potential to get back to its previous all-time high of about 28.35, and I do think we will actually see it past that this year, hopefully by the end of the year. Like I said, hopefully reaching closer to a $50 price point by the end of the year. So that's why I'm going to stick with a $25 to $50 price range for OMG Network. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for talking about OMG Network with me today. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.